गुरवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय स्तुताय कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय स्तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। बद्धे वितनुते भक्तिं मूर्खमावर्तय श्रुतिं यत्कृपा त्वमहं वन्दे श्री मदन गोपालकं प्रभु। हरि बोल। The stage of Gita Jayanti. Today we will listen to something, the essence from the chapter of 40. This chapter, known as Guna Traya Vibhaga Yoga, before Swam Bhagavan, Sura Krishna, he described what is exactly happened in our life if we are very attached with these three gunas. Just before chapter. Now in this chapter, he will describe in details what is exactly these three gunas, what is said here in this chapter. Sattva, Raja and Tamas. These three gunas is really playing with our life. We cannot ignore them. In this time, it's very difficult to keep in only one guna. Very nicely it is said in Srimad Bhagavat, the character of these three gunas, mitho mithuna dharmascha guna. Before we'll enter, so we have to know the character. Mitho mithuna dharmascha guna. One is attached with other two. If we want to keep one, so other two is come in. A very nice story is there about these gunas. A long time ago, one king, near to end of his life, he was really detached from samsara. So he left everything. He went to the forest, only to do his sadhana there, very strictly, very deeply, without any attachment. So, he just built one very small hut, kutir, and he started to stay there and continue his sadhana. That kutir was just next to the road, the forest road. So sometimes, so often, the people there passing by the street, and when they will see that one person is doing his sadhana, so they are thinking, it's our feelings that we are offering our respect. So they used to go there. What's happened? Very soon, that person, that king, who detached from everything, his kingdom, his wealth, everything, and he went to forest. Now he became famous as a yogi. So when some businessman will go passing through this way, so they'll come to him and they'll ask blessings for their business. So anyhow, they'll get some profit very. So they're thinking, oh, by his blessings, this year my business is very good. So they becomes like devotees of that person, of that king. So just think, he was king, so that time he was full of Raja Guna. He was attached with wealth. So just he left everything, he went to the forest and he kept Sattva Guna. And now again he became famous as a yogi. So the devotees developed. So devotees, they wanted to serve him, So they asked him, oh Yogi Raj, oh Gurudev, we want to build some temple here. He said, okay, if you like, you can build a temple. So they built one small temple. And time to time, that temple becomes very big. It's also very famous. There was no more forest. Thousands of devotees, thousands of visitors, they are coming to the temple, and everyone they are coming to that king. Again, he becomes a very big Mahanta of the temple. Now he is controlling the temple. Again, Rajaguna. And to control this everything, he has to do something very strong to others. So, Tamaguna also coming. We cannot ignore in that way. Mitho Mithuno Dharmasya Guna. It's tied to each other like a rope. There is many strings, but they are tied to each other. The gunas, 3 gunas also like this. So Bhagavan, Sri Krishna, is describing this. At the beginning he said, oh Arjuna, now what I want to tell you. If somebody really realizes this, what exactly the guna is, very soon they will get moksha. Siddhi, the first sloka. Param bhaya pravakshami jnananam jnanam uttamam yajgatya munaya sarve param siddhin ito gata. Munaya. So just think how big and how high a topic this is. Bhagavan says only the munis, rishis, they can realize, they can feel it. Not the normal one, not the general one. Because actually we're very attached with our family life, samsara. We're very attached with our status. We are very attached with our fame. So who are liberated from this all, who are already detached, only they can realize and they can ignore. Satyam rajastamaiti guna prakriti sambhava nivadnanti mahavaha dehe dehi namabhya. This three guna is coming from Prakriti Maya. So, Maya, you can say illusion, Maya, you can say attachments, Maya, you can say a great external power of Swayam Bhagavan. In one hand, Bhagavan says, Mama Maya Duratyaya. No one can just ignore, no one can just cross this Maya because says my power, external power, my external potency. Only who can take shelter on me, only he or she can cross this. Only he or she can destroy this illusion. So, these three gunas, whatever you say, illusion, attachments, or the external potency of Swayam Bhagavan, all these three gunas born from that. So everything, whatever we are thinking, with our status, with our attachment, everything like also illusion. What we are exactly is just leave your designations from your job. Just leave all the degrees from your studies. Just leave all the power which you got from society. Just leave all the egos which is coming from your wealth. Then what will left? Nothing. So all of us in one point are the same. Someone is showing their pride for their study, the degrees. Someone showing their pride for their wealth, oh, I am a very rich person. Someone is showing their pride for their status in the society, power. Someone is showing their pride by beauty. But if it is permanent, this all. If something happened, I lost my memories. So what will happen with all my degrees, which I got from the universities? If something happened in market, so I lost everything from my business. So what will happen about my money? Sri Krishna exactly want to show us this. Everything depends on these three gunas. It's just like illusion. We are not thinking because we are really very attached with this. So, in three gunas, we are saying the Satya guna is the highest. It's best. But Krishna says, you know Arjuna, Satya guna is, if you say yes, according to the nature of Satya guna, you can say it is the best, but it is also driving you. It is also giving you some pride, some false ego. Satyam tatra satyam nirmalatyat prakashakam anamayam Sukha Sangena Vadnati Jnana Sangena Chanaka. Just think about this calling. Sri Krishna called here to Arjuna not by his name. Hey Anagha. less person. Why? It's also one kind of joking. Because what is Sattva Guna? When it will develop, it will describe later, when this guna will develop much inside of our heart, so we'll get that detachment from this material world. So our mind and heart will be attached with some spirituality, with Vedas. He says Vedas, but nowadays we can say it is not exactly it's Vedas, but spirituality. Spirituality, to listen Srimad Bhagavat Gita Katha, to listen Hari Katha, chanting His name, singing His name. It will be more favorable for us that time when Satya Guna will develop. But what will happen? How it is tying us with our life? When it will develop more and more, it's prakashakam. It's showing us the connection with spirituality. This Sattva Guna is showing us the connection between Bhagavan and Bhakta, devotees. But at the same time, some ego also appear inside of our heart. What is that? Sukha Sangena Jnana Sangena cha. Oh, I am very happy now. Now I got the proper knowledge. So, I am a very wise person. I am a great scholar. These two, pride, false ego will appear. So Bhagavan is reminding Arjuna, oh Arjuna, yes it is good. We just continue with Satya Guna. But be careful. Don't allow these two false ego inside of your heart. Very soon it will come, it will develop. Sometimes it's like examinations in our life, mainly in our sadhana life. What is that? Bhagavan, He wants to testing us about our dedication, about our love, attachment with Him. So maybe someone, he or she was very attached with Sri Krishna, Bhagavan, anyone, Devadidev, Shiva, Shakti, anyone. So he or she started their bhajan. It was going very nicely. Their heart full of pleasure because bhakti is there, devotion is there, so always they are in pleasure, great pleasure. But then that time will come before they will get some very good realization, feelings about their Ishta, about Bhagavan. So Bhagavan will start to examine. Some pride will appear. Oh, I am a great devotee. I am a great devotee. And when it will develop so much inside of our heart, I am a great devotee, I am greater than the others who are in front of me, so then we are starting to advise them. No, it's not good. Do that. You are doing wrong. So that time we are not seeing actually the good things, what we have to do. That time we are searching the faults to others. Oh, he's wrong, she's wrong, she's wrong. It's also one kind of examination from our Easter, from Bhagavat. That's why Sri Krishna is reminding Arjuna, be please careful about this. Don't allow all those pride inside of your heart. If it will appear, throw them away from your heart. Do not keep it inside of your heart. So when the Satya Guna will come, so it will tide in that way. By Jnana Sangena, I'm a great scholar, I'm very happy. So their life will be with this two pride. Rajo ragatmakam vidhi trishna sanga samudbhavam tan nivadnat kanteya karma sangena dehinam. Hey Arjuna, Rajaguna also time us with our life. How? When Rajaguna will appear inside of our heart, so some lobha, greed will appear. Great attachment, which already we have, will get great attachment for them. And what we don't have in our life, so we are waiting. When we'll get this? Lobha. If we'll see something good, oh, here's a big house, here's a palace, so I need this. Trishna Sangha, a great greed for our life. It's coming from Rajaguna. What we don't have, great for this all. And what exactly we have, will get great attachment. How much we have, that is not so important. What we have, we are keeping our attachment. Oh, I have to get it. But at the same time, we will know all those stuffs, all those things are not permanent. It's temporary. Always we are saying, we know Lakshmi, Chanchala, is not. Lakshmi is very chanchal. She is not staying in one place. We know everyone, but at the same time, we want to keep Lakshmi with us always. Attachment. It's coming from Rajaguna. When we want to make a very big buildings, so we are buying big lands for nothing. For nothing. For staying in our family, we have only 5 members, but I have a big palace which has 400 rooms. Rajaguna. Everything, all those things is coming, appearing from Rajaguna. So Rajaguna is tying in that way, it's giving some inspiration for karmas. For what? To build some temple, to build some association, spiritual association? No. Everything connected with this material world. From Rajaguna will never get any spiritual connection. Only by Sattva Guna it's coming. So that's why it's very important for us, if we want to develop spirituality, devotion inside of our heart. So that time, I have to try to develop sattva guna. But at the same time, we should be careful about that pride. I'm a happy person. I'm very happy. I'm a wise person, a scholar's person. In Srimad Bhagavat, there is a very nice story about these three gunas and three devatas: Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwar. Three devas, they belong to three gunas. Vishnu belongs to Sattva guna, Brahma belongs to Rajaguna, and Shiva belongs to Tamaguna. It's actually Shiva, Devadita, Mahadev, and Brahma there belongs to them? No, not that. Not that. But there is a very nice example. If you look through one red glass, so everything will be red. If you look through one green glass, everything will be green. So when we are watching Shiva, when we are watching Brahma, we are looking through them, through that Raja glass and Tama glass. So that's why all of them, they belong to Sattva guna. But because of our vision, it becomes this. So it was a big discussion between all the great sagas, which guna and which devas is the best for us, beneficial for our life. So everyone, they are discussing about this. But at the end, they decided, no, we should not put our opinions, we have to check. So they decided, and they choose Bhrigu to justify, to judge them. First, Bhrigu, he went to his father, Brahma. So Brahma that time, he was listening very nice melodies from Vina of Devi Saraswati. He was closed eyes, so that time Bhrigu was there. He went there in Sattva. By mind he offered his pranam to him, and he waited some time there. And after some time, he started to chastise him. Oh, you have a very big duty, responsibilities for the creation, for Srishti. And now you are listening, you are enjoying this. And everyone is praising you for your creation. You are fake. Bhanda. So in that way, very bad words he used for his father, Brahma. Brahma was very angry. He just took his japamala and he wanted to curse Bhrigu. So when he just wanted to curse Bhrigu, Bhrigu jumped to his lotus feet and he described everything. What's happened? He said, oh my father, I just came here to judge you about your gunas. Because it was not my decision. The great sagas, they sent me to do this. So what is your decision, Bhrigu? Oh, that is not my right. They will decide. What has happened here, I'll just describe it. So he offered his pranam and he went to Devadidev Mahadev. That time Devadidev Mahadev was with Devi Parvati. They are very intimate. So Bhrigu went there. And he also waited some time. First he offered his pranam. He waited some time. And after some time, because they were very intimate to each other, so that's why they did not recognize Bhrigu is there. After some time, Bhrigu started to, again, same things. He started to chastise them, Devadidev Mahadev, with very bad words. There's also one different stories. So Mahadev was very angry. He ran to him with his Trishula, trident, to kill him. So again he jumped to his lotus feet. Again he described everything. Then Mahadev said, what is your decision? Who is great? So that is not my right. I'll just describe to them. They will decide. Now, at the end, he went to Vaikuntha. That time, Narayana, Sri Vishnu, he was not sleeping, real sleeping. Lakshmi Devi, she was massaging his lotus feet. So that time, Bhrigu went there. He just entered in their room. And that time, he didn't wait. He just ran to Vishnu and he just kicked on his chest. He just kicked on his chest. Not to say anything, not chastising. He just kicked on his chest. When he kicked,